Now, give me something, give me something, give me something. We need the energy. We need the energy. Look, 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 look. I mean, my last name is Carter. I'm going by Coach Carter. If you ever seen that movie or you know who that is, look, you know I'm going to bring some fire. I'm going to bring some energy. So I'm going to need you to bring that right back as well. Are we ready? Are we good? Are we good? Are we good? Awesome, 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 awesome. I'm loving it. But I mean, look, I see a couple people, you know, that are here in the room. I mean, beautiful people, beautiful faces, but I also see some of this. I don't know what's going on. I mean, we're at this event and we're talking about, you know, who it is that we are and all that kind of things. But you know, this is how some of us are showing up, right? Let me take this off. Let me take this off. Look, if we're talking about identity, how is it that anyone cannot show their face, right? How is that anyone could be in this situation right now and not be showing up and playing full out? And that means just getting on camera, right? I get it, you know, maybe in the bathroom, maybe we don't want to see all that. But if you can't get on camera, because I really want your attention, right? The other speakers are going to want your attention, and you want to do it too. And we're going to get a little bit into that. And so, look, Miriam, you did a phenomenal job. If there was anything that I would add there is that Miriam is doing some amazing things. As a matter of fact, hold on, let me. She she's doing some amazing things, but she is also getting me to the point where I am, you know, ridiculously multitasking. And so if you've seen me kind of going popping in and out and all of that kind of stuff, that's where things are. And so I'm hyping you up in the chat. I'm freaking, you know, monitoring and asking people to unmute and all that kind of stuff. So, but look, that's life, right? You're gonna have to do what you got to do, right? When you're at work, you're gonna have to do multiple things. When you're with your kids, you're gonna have to do multiple things, right? And so that's just the thing. What are you saying yes to, right? Can I get a yes in the chat? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Give me a yes in the chat. Give me a yes in the chat. How are you saying? How are you showing up in the world? Are you saying yes to life, right? Are you saying yes? And so I want to start this thing off. I'm not going to take too long. I want to put my timer on. I could go forever in a day too, but we went a little over. But I'm gonna so I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna stay short. I'm gonna stay brief. But I want to start with the truth, right? I want to start with the truth. And the truth also resonates with completion. And so, are you all familiar with the number nine? Obviously, you are, but do you understand what it means? Do you understand that we can get to the number nine through any and every number? Do me a favor, somebody drop. We got a lot of ladies in here. We'll get into this too. But men, drop your ages, right? Someone drop their birthday, and I'll give you mine. I'll give you mine. 8, 20, 85, right? And so we'll do this with a couple ones, right? I'm gonna do the ones that I have in my mind, but I want to make sure that we're kind of I want you all to prove me wrong because you're not, because this is the truth. So anything that where we're getting at is anything that is of the truth will always lead to the truth, right? And so follow me for a minute. So 8 plus 2 equals what? Help me out in the chat. Give me some math. Come on, come on, come on. 8 plus 2. We learned this. We learned this. 10. Thank you. 10 plus 0 is 10. Plus 8 is what? Plus 8 is what? 18, right? There you go. There you go. Bernadette. Hey, I like Rebecca. I like it. I like it. They don't matter. So 18 plus 5 is what? Plus the 2, then plus the 3. That's 23, right? So 23 is our number. 23, right? And so if we actually add these digits together, right? 2 and the 3, we get 5, right? 5, if we do this right, right? 5, um, you guys got me going. So 5 minus 23, we just did that. That is our 18 again, right? 18 again, we get back to that. When we add those two together, it equals 9. See that? Every single number. Can you all see my whiteboard okay? Is it a little too far out? Somebody said 28. Bernadette, I had faith in you. I had faith in you. That was not the number. But number 9. Number 9. Somebody else give me something else. Give me another one. You got a birthday, got an age. Oh, 28. 28 is 20. Bernadette, is 28 your age, or were you doing math? I thought you were adding. Give me another number. Let's sit up here and go with 39. 39. 39. We're going to lead that back to 9. How? 3 plus the 9 equals what? 12. 12, right? And then so if we do a 39 minus 12, we get 27. We get 27, right? The 2 plus the 7, we add those two digits together. What do we get? 9. 9. We can continue to do this over and over and over again because every number will always lead us back to 9. So why are we talking about the number 9, CJ? Why are we talking about the number 9, Coach Carter? Because we want to look at all of the signs, all of the miracles that God has given us to take a look at, because they are the truth. They are the truth. We want to find the truth in everything. And so getting into what we're talking about, right? We're talking about identity, right? Your identity is the truth, right? And hear me out. Hear me out. And then your resignation of the identity of God is the truth. So if you can sit up here and all you see God as a condemner, right, then that's the way you will experience life, right? If you see God as a miracle maker, then that is the way you will see life. As a matter of fact, that is your truth. And from that truth, guess what? Your truth of God will resonate with the truth of you, right? We say the word God, G-O-D. But what did it say, or what did he say, or what did she say? What did he say? Tell me in the chat. When he introduced himself, when Moses said, who shall I say sent me? What did he say? I am that I am. I'm gonna need y'all to bring it. I'm gonna need y'all to bring it. Come on now, put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. I am that I am. Wait a minute. Well, what's the identity? What's the identity? What is that? What is that? Look, identity is this, and I'm going to define it for you. Identity is made of 3 things, right? And typically, you notice that I didn't come on here and say, hey, I'm Coach Carter. I'm a former Marine. I'm a real estate coach. I'm a business coach. I am this and this and this and all the things that I do. No one gives a crap about that, right? No one gives a crap about that. But what your identity actually is, and I need you to know this and let it resonate. There's 3 things. There's 1, and that is our beliefs. Right? Our beliefs. 2, there's going to be our values. And number 3 is going to be our experiences. That is your identity. This right here is who and what you are. And it is up to you to decide that, because you choose what you believe, whether you like it or not, right? You choose the experiences. Bernadette, do you choose the experiences that are you deciding what you're going to do today? Yes or no? Absolutely. What about Mario? What about Sherry? Are you choosing what you're doing today with your experiences? Absolutely. That becomes a part of your identity. And then from there, we get values, right? Our values. And these are the things. So look, I have, I've got 3 adopted kids in my house right now. We learned that they needed some help on a Friday, and we took them in on a Sunday. And these kids, long story short, the middle son is my son's best friend. They were football teammates, and throughout the last year, the middle child, he went through a lot of things, running away from home. Great kid though, great kid. I mean, not in trouble at all, but just you could tell a lot was going on at home. And eventually, fast forward, we got that call on a Friday so that they can start living with us on a Sunday and they could start school on Tuesday. And that has been my life for the last 6 months. But here's the thing, the reason why I bring that up is values, right? So I want you to think about children that have been in some of these situations. If you know anyone that has been in this type of situation, raise your hand. Anyone know anyone that has been through something like this? Come on, give me some energy. Give me some energy. I like to interact. Come on, come on. Yes in the chat. Awesome, awesome. There's some of the think about it. What are their beliefs? What are their experiences? What values have they set or not set? That has become who they are. And so I'll tell you this, I'm a Marine. And look, me and my son, we do 50 push-ups every single day. And that is the thing. Once they came into this house, it's 3 boys, if I didn't say that, a 6-year-old, 14-year-old, and an 18-year-old. They came into this house and they were like, what? Oh, my. Those are the values that we do, right? Those are the things that we bring. And I can tell you that it is a challenge. It is a challenge because when other people are so used to their identity, the things that have made them up, it starts to challenge yours. But this is you can decide how you want to look at this. Is this the enemy coming out at me, or is this God trying to help me reassure what it is that I said that I am? Okay. Are you tracking? Are you following me? All right, cool, 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 cool. I'm getting super excited. So here's the thing. I want you to guard those experiences, right? Guard those experiences with your life because it is your life, right? Guard those beliefs. Do you believe that? Because here's the thing. Nothing has meaning until you really give it meaning. So when people say, oh, they got the Monday blues, just because it's Monday, it's a bad day. You gave that meaning, or you allowed the environment externally to infiltrate what it is that you should believe, because that is not something that you were born with. That is not a belief that you were born with. You didn't believe that Monday was a bad day. So let's get that out of your system. Look, here's the thing. So we'll tell you another quick story. So there was anyone know what the enemy or evil's best and final tool is? Does anyone know what it is? Take a guess. Drop it in the chat. Procrastination. Come on, give me some more. Give me some more. Give me some more. Anybody else? Come on, your thoughts. What is evil's fear? Okay, bring me some more. Bring me some more. Anyone else got something? Come on, Bernadette. Come on, Bernadette. Yeah, lack. Ooh, 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 ooh. Mario, I see you typing. I think I see you typing, right? Those are all good. Those are all good. But listen to this story real quick. So there was a witch that she was retiring from her witchery. She said she was done. She did all this stuff, and she decided to put all of her spells, her tools, her potions. She decided to just put them on a yard sale, right? And at this yard sale, many people came, and all of the things that you think that the enemy would use or evil would use, as far as unbelief, ignorance, doubt, confusion, adultery, lust, lack, limitation. She had all of these things laid out, and they went to the highest bidder, right? People, and I mean, some of these things, anger, that's, we think that that's the glorious thing for evil, right? These things went top dollar. They were shiny. They were this, they were that. Everything, went the way that it went throughout the day. And she trickled out, a couple hours. She only had a few tools left. It's the scraps, right? You go to a yard sale and everything's gone, but the stuff that nobody really wants. Well, there was a gentleman that walked up to this yard sale, and he went and started rummaging through this barrel, right? And he said he found this bottle that wasn't labeled. It was pretty worn. It just looked like crap, right? And so he goes over to the witch, right? He says, hey, what's this? And she looks at him and she's like, give me that. She snatches it from him and she says, this is the most important thing out here. It's the most valuable. This is the only thing that I'm going to leave to my niece. You can't have it. and she runs in the house. She runs in the house and she stores it away. She comes back out and he's like, look, whoa, 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 whoa. You can't leave me like that. What exactly was in this thing? What was in it? What was in it? And she's like, I will never tell you, and you need to get out of here now. Okay. That's the way that ended. And then years later, after she's retired from being a witch, she's on her deathbed. And on her deathbed, she's sitting next to her niece, and her niece is really frustrated. She's like, Auntie, look, you had all of these things. You had all of these things, that could have made me great to pass down, the anger, all of these different shiny objects. Why didn't you leave me anything? And she's like, silly girl, look under the bed. So the little girl looks under the bed, she reaches under, and she finds that same bottle from that day. Completely worn, beat up, dust, looks old. It's like, she looks at her aunt, and she's like, Auntie, what is this? Are you kidding me? Out of all of the things, out of all of the great tools that you ever had, this is the thing that you're gonna leave me? She says, silly girl. Niece, what you have in your hand right there is called discouragement. Discouragement. This is the most valuable tool. It's more powerful than anger. It's more powerful than ignorance. It's more powerful than confusion. It's more powerful than any other destroyer. Why? Because unlike the rest of them, it can creep into an individual's heart and into the rest of their life unknowingly. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. So some people would probably say, I think I might have saw it was doubt, right? Doubt. We've heard that in the Bible. Doubt is this thing. Well, let me prove you, right? How many of you believe you can make $1 million today within the next hour? Yes or no? Right? Paulette, I think I saw you shake no, right? No. That's called doubt. But here's the thing, Paulette. If you had the courage to, you would go out and do whatever it was to try and make that $1 million. Courage, encouragement. What is the opposite of encouragement? Discouragement. Courage and encouragement causes movement. It causes movement and it causes expansion. Discouragement causes nothing but the same. So I want you to be very, 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 very mindful to guard your heart. Guard your heart with people that are discouraging, because that is the thing. That is the thing that people will use that they don't even realize. And her niece became the most powerful witch that ever was. Right? I see the wows in the chat. Remember that. And let me, Paulette, just to give you another example real quick. Exactly. Paulette, to give you another example real quick, right? Paulette, you're driving down the street and your brand new Lamborghini, right? Think about what the Lamborghini represents, right? I don't know my favorite color is red and black. So I would have a red and black Aventador, right? Imagine you're driving around in this thing, right? And I mean, this thing radiates wealth. It radiates confidence. It radiates, right? When it hums down the street, you don't even need to go that fast, right? As a matter of fact, what's that song? Drive 2 miles an hour so everybody sees you, right? Right? Paulette, Constance, Miriam, would you put water in the fuel tank to fuel it up? Why not?
Run your car.
That radiation. Ooh. Now, hold on. Ooh. That radiation will turn into hesitation, which I saw procrastination. That radiation will turn into procrastination, will eventually lead to nothing but elimination. Spiritual elimination. And everything happens in the spiritual world before it happens in the physical. So I would suggest you not allow any message that is discouraging to ever, ever be in your presence again. Do you understand? Yes, coach, in the chat, or just yes in the chat. Give me a yes in the chat. Never, ever, ever allow discouragement to come into your environment, into your space, into your presence ever again. Got it? Cool. Well, how do I get past this? I'm going to go ahead and wrap up. How do I get past this? Well, there's 6 things, right? 6 things that you need to be mindful of. It is the things that you listen to. It is the things that you listen to. Number 2 is the things that you read. Ah, my marker. Come on, marker. I need you to bear with me. It is what you watch. Right? It's the things that you watch. Now we're going to get into some good stuff. It is who you surround yourself with. Right? Who you surround yourself with. I'm going to say that again. Who you surround yourself with. I don't care if it's mommy, daddy, brother, sister, best friend from 30 years. Who you surround yourself with. Number 5. Self-talk. Self-talk. Number 6, and this is a place where you'll have to grow to and use this. Right? Forget my spelling. It is visualization. It is the things that you visualize. What are the things that you say, hey, I had a vision of? Yo, if it ain't encouraging, you better just pass, move on, thanks God, but give me the next one. All right? Awesome. So here's the thing, right? These are the 6 things. I got no time left, but here's the thing. I'm offering, look, Miriam knows, I typically charge about $300 for my sessions on how I coach people and help them to bring out their identity. I usually charge $300 for that, but because I love Miriam so much and I absolutely love all of you here, I'm going to do it completely for free. So I'm going to drop my chat. I'm going to drop my link in the chat because I got to do it myself. And it's called connectwithcj.com. I'll drop that in the chat in just a second, but I want to leave you with this. Miriam, if you could type that in, connectwithcj.com. Somebody put that in the chat for me. You can go get a free 30-minute session with me. And here's the thing. I'm not going to be the one to transform you. You have to transform yourself. But you might need to surround yourself with someone that can help facilitate that. Got it? Are we on this board? Are we on the thing where we're going to take control of our identity? Take control of our identity. Is that where, are we there? Put identity in the chat. I know it's hard to spell. Put it in the chat. Look, I love you all. Be blessed, by the best. Understand what the truth is. Continue to seek the truth, because when you seek the truth will show up for you. All right? That's my time.
Yes, sir. Woo! Everybody, give it up. Let's see the claps. Yes. Thank you, Coach Carter. So y'all see why he's one of my mentors, right? Love it. Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Thank
Miriam,
you.
at the time you wanted to possibly do a throwing session. Was that what you wanted to do? Maybe a few questions from Miriam's message. And I mean, I could possibly help out or anything like that. But what questions do folks have? Someone said something, I'll just hit it real quick. Someone said something about, the childhood, right? And that got them to a place where they were feeling unworthy, right? Look, it happens, right? And here's the thing, Solomon, right? What made Solomon great? What was the thing that made Solomon the richest and the most abundant king that ever was in life, right? In the Bible, but ever was, the richest man? What was it? What did he pray for? What did he go for? Did he say, hey, God, give me gold? Did he say, hey, God, give me, relationships or whatever? Did he say that? Wisdom. Thank you, Mario. Wisdom. Think back to the 3 things that I had, right? Your values, your experiences, and your beliefs. Those all generate wisdom.
Mm-hmm.